Stairs! My second favorite location in the school, alongside a hallway. Is that an umbrella just in the middle of the... Okay. The entrance of the school building is ahead of us. But perhaps worst of all is that the wall I had just walked into is blocking me from reaching there. I'll just have to find some other way. No, there are walls there too. And the same can be said for the direction towards the entrance. A thought crossed my mind as I checked back the way we had come. It's as I thought. Another invisible wall is formed where I had just passed, and I can't go back. With walls in every direction, there's nowhere I can go. I guess that means we're at a fight. Yeah, that JPEG soccer ball right there. I almost called the soccer ball a football because Wolfen in chat, you called it a football because that's what they call it in Europe and whatnot, but that's not what we call it where I am. Kari, what's up? Thank you for subbing. It's here too for 16 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the support. You have missed quite a bit, but glad to have you here. There's always the VOD and YouTube. With walls in every direction, there's nowhere I can go. I'm trapped. And if I can't go anywhere, this can only mean one thing.
Be careful. This probably means...
Who are we gonna... Do you think we're gonna fight Kanji next, chat? It's gotta be either Chie or Kanji. It probably is Chie because Yukiko didn't mention anything about having fought Chie. I thought that when we fought... Oh my goodness, it's in my throat. I thought that when we fought Yosuke, Chie and Yukiko would be fighting each other at the same time. But Yukiko didn't mention Chie at all, so that probably means we're about to fight Chie. But you know they gotta bust out my boy Kanji around here at some point, because he's great. The moment I call out to Miss President, General Teddy appears on the monitor in the entryway. What else is new? Hello to everyone who's shown up in chat. Glad to have you. It means my third round of the P-1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Is your snout okay, Sensei? Jeez, you're such a klutz.
You're still using that form? It's getting old. Why don't you just show your true self?
Boy, you got peevish. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I was intentionally trying to rile him up, but he wasn't falling for it. It looks like I'm not going to get him to reveal anything that way. These 2 lines of dialogue are useless. I'm not a moron. I can tell, like, I knew that these 2 sentences had occurred through the dialogue that you showed. You don't need to also put this text here. This is a video game, not a book. I quickly changed tactics.
Okay, so who's my next opponent?
This music, dude, I've got to... If anyone in chat knows the name of this track, this one specifically, please tell me. I've got to find it. It's so good.
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess, you're starting to enjoy beating up your friends?
I just like punching people.
Okay, with the next challenger, come on down.
The general doesn't pick up on my intention and loudly yells out what appears to be his pre-battle catchphrase. Okay. Smoke pours out. And who should appear from the smoke but the person I was expecting to see? If you're expecting it, it's gotta be Chie. 4 of us entered the TV together. I've already fought against Yosuke and Yukiko. Then...
That's what I thought. You're the last of us, after all.
Last of Us? This is related to The Last of Us? I hope it's not related to The Last of Us 2. That game sucked.
Yeah. I had a feeling you'd be next, too.
Wait, Chie, you've been fighting other people? Chie laughs along with me. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her words and actions, but I can't let my guard down around her. Dude, I'll Face Myself is such a good track, dude. Ba-da-bow, bow, bow, bow. After all, I'd felt the same way when I encountered Yukiko, too. But as they say, the 3rd time's the charm. I have to see if Chie's in her right mind. I decided the best way to do that is to be calm and start a conversation with her. Okay.
Chie, you know what they're doing, right?
Before I can begin to explain, Chie cuts me off.
Yeah, I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around so we end up fighting each other, right? Don't worry. You're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend. I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting your friends. I have to keep killing over and over, all because of you humans!
What? Now this is obvious. Yeah, what? Chie is clearly not herself. Yeah, thanks! It's so blatant her words don't offend me at all. Moreover, it's not just out of character, but Chie would never say anything like that. And you humans? That's as good as confessing that you're not human. Mass destruction or face myself? As a whole song? I'd have to listen to Mass Destruction again. It's been a hot minute. As a whole song, probably face myself. When the Mass Destruction beat drops, probably Mass Destruction. They're both really good. But at the end of the day, all that really matters is that Takeover is the best one. All right, Carnivore, was it? Miss President is watching us from nearby. She looks more dumbfounded than worried. Still, what Chie said at the end caught my attention. I had to keep killing over and over.
More stuff about killing, huh? Miss President was talking about it earlier, too. This must be...
Hurts. It hurts. I'll give you a taste of the pain they put me through!
What? She's not even trying to sound like Chie anymore, yeah. I can't even begin to understand what she's talking about. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not the only one who's lost. The game is confused, too. But if a shadow is intentionally making people say these things, what does this mean about Miss President? Killing each other? All because of humans? What kind of secret past could the new student council president of Yasugami High be harboring? She is an alien! No, now's not the time for this. I'll have to look into this after we've cleared up all the confusion between us. Maybe she's Deos from Tales of Phantasia.
Let's do this, Chie.
I ignore her words and draw my sword. Immediately, Rize's voice echoes through the area as if she was waiting for this.
Well, round 3 of the P-1 Grand Prix already. Word on the street is that the carnivore may have a slight advantage.
That theme with General Teddy seems to be called the Arena. Thank you, Wolfen.
Will you, Senpai, all talk and no skill, manage to eke out a win this time?
I've been winning all of my fights, hello?
Let's get this show on the road. Ready?
I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I don't like Chie. I don't like hate Chie, but she's like definitely my least favorite character, other than Teddy, of the main Persona 4 cast, so I have no qualms about punching her in the mouth. Let's get it.
Finally.
Spunky dragon with deadly legs. That's not what they called you like someone who lost her womanhood or whatever in the thing, didn't they? Ow. Oh, how do you combo out of Izanagi? Oh, it's circle. Triangle into circle. Okay, got it. No, well, no, I'm not a dragon either, but... Psyodine! Yo, the square auto combo is so good. What a good fighting game thing to have.
I knew you'd be impossible.
I win! Look at Chie's eyes.
Until next time.
I've won. But at what cost? I lower my sword and begin slowing my breathing. I don't believe I've injured Chie too badly. Considering this was my 3rd time having to do this, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at not having to seriously wound people in a fight. How nice. Hey, Zaddy, welcome to stream. See you later, Kaitsen. Thanks for coming, dude.
Wipe that smug look off your face. This isn't fun at all.
General Teddy has seen that the fight's ended without any injuries and spits his words through the monitor. The image on the monitor then disappears without anything further. Let him say whatever he wants. I fought all the friends I came into the TV with and none of them are hurt. All that's left is to head to the announcement room and make sure Nanako is safe, and then we'll be able to go home. Well, no, Kanji is missing. Kanji's gotta be in here for a fight. I walk over to Chie and help her up off the ground. She's come back to her senses and she seems a little sheepish. Too many S's in a row. Man, you were no challenge at all.
Hey, that's mean.
I'm a mean person.
Man, you are strong, though. I'm kind of shocked at how much of a difference there is between us.
Well, you know. All the other characters are better than you, so. Look who's talking. I've never been kicked around so badly in my life. We actually kind of aced that one. Didn't ace it, but we did really well. I wait for Chie to reach her feet and then tell her everything that's happened up to this point.
So the others are safe too? What a relief. I was pretty worried.
She is so relieved that she sits down on the floor once more. I can't help but smile at that reaction. She really does care about her friends. Yeah, these are the people I believe in. Seeing us exchange smiles like nothing was wrong, Miss President sounds perplexed when she speaks up.
You guys really are tight, aren't you? Makes me jealous.
Well, we did spend a whole lot of time together last year because of that case. Sure, I was surprised to hear such weird stuff coming from him, but I know he'd never say any of that to me. Wait a sec. Who are you?
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that this character existed. I quickly introduce Miss President and tell Chie that she may be a victim of this case. Do you introduce her as, hey, this is the student council president? Ask her what her name is! But Chie looks again at Miss President suspiciously.
Huh? The student council president? You mean ours? That doesn't seem right. I remember the new president being a guy.
What are you saying? I'm the student council president. Who else would I be?
Classic. Her memories are wrong / she has amnesia. Name something more classically Atlus. You can't.
I'm pretty sure, though.
Actually, there is something more classically Atlus, and it's called trying to audio balance their video games.
Maybe if you told me your name, I'd remember.
Thank you, finally!
My name...
Miss President stops moving. Oh, here we go. What's going on? She can't tell us her name. That's not that strange a question, is it? Strange enough that neither you nor Yukiko asked it. But for some reason, Miss President seems unable to answer. I sense some kind of incoherent melancholy from her. Chie and I share a tense glance.
My name's...
What's wrong?
My... memories... No, I don't want to fight anymore. Why do we have to kill one another?
Kill one another. I gasp when I hear the words fall from her mouth. I don't know what's crossing her mind right now, but she's definitely not acting normally. I glance at Chie, then try to approach Miss President in the hopes of calming her down.
Oh!
Yo! I'm vibing? Dude, this track is killer. Without warning, Miss President begins flailing her arms as if trying to ward off demons that only she can see. Why is this game written like this? Chie reaches out and touches her in concern. Wait. The track got better? How does Atlus do it? Atlus could just stop making video games and, like, make music and they'd make a killing. Miss President's arm catches Chie and easily knocks her aside.
Chie!
What power? I barely managed to catch Chie before she slams into the concrete wall. You didn't really need to catch her. Still, this sudden breakdown, what in the world's happened to Miss President? Once I've helped Chie back to her feet, we carefully approach her from both sides. This will be a little rough, but it can't be helped. We can't ask her anything when she's like this. But at that moment...
What?
No way.
Before I know it, Miss President is flying through the air. She can fly? She was jumping. For a moment, I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. This is no ordinary leap. She was at a standstill, but now her entire body is suddenly up higher than my head. Her jumping ability is unbelievable. She and I look up in astonishment as Miss President kicks off the ceiling to change directions and lands at a full run.
Wow. Who is that girl?
She's some kind of a robot, I'm sure.
Did I say something to offend her? She did mention something about her memories.
Oh, I'm so worried that I accidentally offended the freak who just jumped onto the ceiling and then ran away.
Come to think of it, her memories did seem a little muddled. Maybe she was on the verge of getting them back.
What kind of memory would make her go nuts and run away like that?
I can't answer Chie at all. What if you had to kill each other? Chaos, you don't remember? This is from Adachi's Dungeon? Adachi's Dungeon has this music track playing? I do not remember it, no. Iron Lord, thank you so much for subbing at Tier 1 for 14 months on a 14-month streak. Greatly appreciated, brother. Thank you. I hear Miss President's sad voice in my head. Chie apparently wasn't expecting me to answer her, and she continues.
I'll wait here. Make sure you rescue her, okay?
Her voice is strong and confident. To drive the point home, she pokes my chest with her finger as if ordering me. Even though she might be in danger herself, she's still worrying about others. All my friends are like that. That makes me really happy right now. I ask Chie if she'll be alright on her own. She fires back, let me worry about that. I nod to her and begin running after Miss President once more. I will save her no matter what. Even though I was running as fast as I could, the invisible wall keeps preventing me from making much headway. I attempted to strike at the walls with my persona, but nothing happened.
So many invisible walls, one after another. Miss President can pass through them. I don't know if I can keep up the pursuit.
The announcement room is still my destination. There's no way to know if that's where Miss President is headed as well, but if there's a shadow waiting for me there, I'll need to get there anyway. Teddy and Rize should be in the announcement room, and if Nanako is being held captive, that's where she'd be as well. I have to keep running, but yet another wall blocks the hallway. At first, I think that this is a dead end. I realize that I can cut through a classroom and come out on the other side of the wall. It's forcing me to enter the room rather than letting me go straight. This probably means I brace myself and put my hand on the door. Kanji, my boy! The moment I step inside, a familiar voice echoes in my mind.
Hi. Senpai! Can you hear me? Please answer me!
It's my girlfriend!
That voice. Is that you, Rise? The real one?
Her voice isn't coming from the PA system, I'm actually hearing it in my head. This has to be the work of Rize's persona.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddy captured me. And then you were all fighting each other.
I can hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive and rude voice that had been coming from the PA system. This is indeed the Rize I know.
Where are you now, Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. I'm stuck in the announcement room. Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you don't, he'll...
Rise! What's wrong, Rise?
There is no answer. The communication has been cut off. Has something happened in the announcement room? My heart begins racing. The enemy made us fight each other as participants in this tournament, but they had captured Rize as well. It's clear to me that they must have been worried about her using her persona's powers to tell us the truth, but that's not important right now. If she was just captured to prevent her from contacting us, then the enemy must think of Rize as being less valuable than those who had to fight. She sounded okay, but who knows what might happen to her now. I have to hurry.
Pardon me for interrupting while you are lost in thought.
Aigis? Oh, we're finally hitting the Persona 3 characters? A hand brushes my shoulder. In surprise, I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost in thought that I didn't notice someone until they touched me. This is the second time I've let myself get so distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while we investigated last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself. I look up and see another unfamiliar face. Dude, the Persona 3 players must have been losing it when this game came out and they got to see Aigis here. A girl with blonde hair and striking blue eyes. You may also notice that her shoulder is, like, hardly connected to her arm, so she's clearly a robot. Aigis does have a spiffy tie, you're right. Wait, a girl. Her face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her, there's metal everywhere, all over her body. For a moment, I wonder if this is just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework on her body where her joints connect.
I didn't mean to startle you.
You're,
Hey, you're a robot?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aigis. And no, I am not human. You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san. Correct?
I love it. I really hope the Persona 3 characters get really cool titles too. They probably won't since Aigis has shown up before getting one, but I hope they do. That'd be so cool. Also, Aigis, could you please point me to the nearest Mitsuru Kirijo? It's very important. The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. And did she say she wasn't human? It's, well, when Yosuke called me by that stupid title, I knew it was a joke, but when a stranger says it, it sounds like they truly believe it. No, that's mostly an Aigis thing, I think. Ha! This is a pain.
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurting out Nanako's name anyway. Calm down, I need to take this conversation away from this subject. I clear my throat and try to start over.
Aigis-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
Dude, I don't care if the next Persona 5 spin-off, which we hopefully get one before Persona 6 becomes a thing. I don't care if the next Persona 5 spin-off is an arena game or not. I desperately want a Persona 5 spin-off where the 3 and 4 cast show up in it, like how the 3 cast is showing up in this game right now. That is so... I love crossovers like that. That is so awesome. I so desperately... I know that they have the Q games, which I'm going to play in the future, and Q2 has 5, 4, and 3 all get up together, but I really want, like, a Persona 5 spin-off where, like, it starts focused on the 5 cast, and then 4 and 3 get brought in. I want that really badly.
The destruction of shadows.
She fights shadows? But how can she do that if...
Does that mean...
Yes, I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
Just as I thought. I'm surprised to find another Persona user outside of my group of friends. And a robot on top of that. I can't come to grips with all this. From the way we were talking, she seems just like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. True, I've seen stories on the news about robots looking uncannily like real humans, but isn't something like this far beyond those? Still, I can't help but believe the evidence of my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of TVs for the past year. Who am I to say what's strange or not? I'm very self-aware.